friends, subscribers, internet strangers. What's up? You can't see the fingers, but you know I'm pointing at you. So you just never know where the bearded picker's going to take you, because I'm mobile. I'm mobile, dadgummit. So coming to you now from the Great Smoky Mountains National Forest. There's a sign for Old Pigeon Forge. We're not going that way. We are actually headed to Asheville, North Carolina. Yes, you thought I was on vacation. Yes, yes, yes. Well, the one thing that happens when Johnny feels bad on a vacation, normally we're smart enough that she takes the first day off once we get somewhere, and she's good for the rest of the time, you know, with her 4 back surgeries and all that stuff you've heard over and over. And now she's decided that not once to kick the bed frame, not twice to kick the bed frame, but she kicked the damn thing 3 times. So there's that. She doesn't have a lot of feel on her feet. There's some word for it, appropriate something or whether, I don't know what it is. But anyway, so there's a couple dudes up on Harleys in front of us. They're pretty cool. But anyway, so she's, you know, she thinks she's broke a toe, but so it's hurting pretty bad. The rest of the gang was going to go do some artsy-fartsy stuff. And do you think the dude with the big beard is into artsy-fartsy stuff? Alright, good guess. That would be a negatory. So I looked at the map, and for heaven's sake, Asheville, North Carolina is only like 80 miles. And so we're going to do some sourcing today. I know you're surprised to see that I'm going to go into a bunch of Walgreens, some Walmarts, whatever else I can get into. I just thought, you know, I could take today, take 7 hours. I'm on hour and a half over, hour and a half back. So I got basically 4 hours in the middle to find stuff. See if I can't pay for this trip. So take you guys along for the ride. No, I'm not monetized, so YouTube is not contributing anything to this trip, suckers. But I just thought you guys would enjoy a look at the mountains here so far. So far you just see these motorcycles and trees, but mountains are beautiful. Basically I'm cutting through the Great Smoky Mountain National Forest over to I-40. Gonna drop down I-40 into Asheville, spend, you know, 4 or 5 hours there, and then do it backwards on the way back. So there's that. It does break one of my rules. I like to go one way somewhere and then come back a different way. But since it's a single day excursion, sometimes you have to throw rules out the window. Sorry there was no show this morning or Tuesday. Internet's horrible at the hotel. No lie, Tuesday, you've seen, by now, surely you've seen the donkey video. If not, I will try to figure out some way and link it right here above your head, but I'm not good at that kind of stuff. What time is this? The 3-minute mark. When I'm doing the editing tonight. Or, so yeah, I was pretty hungover. So there was no waking up. And then today, with her not feeling good and she hadn't slept much of the night, and she was sleeping when I got up at 7:30. There's nowhere in the hotel. The breakfast area was busy. The common areas were busy. And didn't want to, you know, start talking and wake her up when she'd had trouble sleeping and was already sleeping. So yes, after 30 years, I am trying to take her feelings into consideration. Yes, the big bearded guy is a softie. I know y'all hate to figure that out, but there you go. Just in case you haven't noticed, the road ahead looks like a snake. And somewhere along the road, because when I put the map up, there's a cop on this road somewhere, so I have to be careful and not pick up a ticket. That would really suck, is if I'm trying to pay for the whole vacation by sourcing today, and I have to add a ticket and lawyer fees on top of that. That would be pretty much impossible. Well, not impossible, but it would take one hell of a sourcing day to overcome the addition of a speeding ticket and a lawyer fee to get me out of my insurance. But it's been a great trip so far. Enjoyed hanging out with the guys in person instead of in front of a computer screen. I think everybody's had fun so far. We're kind of the relaxed crew. We just pick out something to do, and then we're taking naps because damn, we're old. Eating way too much. So I skip breakfast today, even though I should probably eat breakfast. No carb diet starts now. So, unless there's something really good tonight, then I'll start it tomorrow for the way home. We're heading back. Everybody's going back their separate ways. Except for Dusty. He's going with me. Right. Ah, cool. I wonder if y'all can see that big old mountain. This is just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful drive. Hopefully I point the camera up there where you guys can see that. There's still some beautiful colors. The red and some red and looks like pinks and stuff on the side of that mountain. I hope it shows up. I'm not using the camera. It's in the room. Didn't even bring it with me. This is the Pixel 2 XL doing the video from the front of the car, so hopefully it'll. Alright, y'all talked me into it. Y'all want me to stop at the overlook. We're gonna stop here at the Carlos Campbell overlook. Let's see what the hell we can see. We're not gonna stay very long. We're not even gonna take the car off. So, here's the overlook, guys. Basically a stream flowing downhill. I went the wrong way, so this way will be downhill. Flowing towards Pigeon Forge and Galtinburg that way. The sounds are awesome. And if I'm gonna try not to go too fast so I don't make all of you sick like it would make me sick. The red foliage and stuff is right there. Hope you can see it. I zoomed in far enough where maybe that'll do it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but if you look in real close, there's signs of the fire from last year. We were talking to a fellow, real nice fellow at a gift shop last night, or yesterday afternoon, who was here during the fires, and he was telling us that the two kids that started it were camping or doing whatever they're doing. They intentionally said, I'm not sure exactly that story. I don't want to tell you a lie, so I'll just tell you I don't know. But it was two kids that started the fires, and they came from up high on the higher top mountains where we're climbing into now. Right here you can't see the burns, but on the other peak, the whole other peak was burned. It was a perfect storm, kind of like what happened last year in Napa Valley with just up here, the high winds aloft up here. The winds were 90 miles an hour. You can see straight up there. A lot of trees are burned. So they couldn't get up, couldn't get a lot, can't use tankers and that kind of stuff to bring water when the wind is out high. And he was telling us that the problem was everything, it was an unusually dry season, so everything was like a tinderbox. So as the embers and stuff were lifted up into the air, they ignited everything down below. And right across the street from the hotel we are staying in, and the other side of the Christ Museum, there was a huge hotel that burned to the ground. It was they've since leveled it now, but it was a wood and stone. I didn't know there was a tunnel. All right, tunnel that has been completely removed, but just a terrifying time. 14 people lost their lives, which is just ridiculous. That because the children in the cars here blowing the horns in the tunnels because they're children, the adult children here. Anyway, and then of course the idiot in front of me waits till he gets out. Yeah, good job. Is it kind of surreal that you are in a maroon Sienna, videotaping a maroon Sienna? Anyway, this is actually the first time I've seen green up there here. So the embers were carried and they ignite everything down below. It was just strange how the hotel was burnt to the ground and the house beside it was untouched. They were actually told to leave Galtinburg when everything started getting bad, and there was no guarantee what they would come back to. That's what the employees of the hotel actually told us too, that when they were forced to evacuate the hotel. Another tunnel. I hope this is just a bridge and we don't blow horns again. You know, they had no idea. You know, the hotel that we're in was built in 1937, and it's been painstakingly kept up, and it is a nice hotel. You can watch a video on the historic Galtinburg Inn. There's about a 15-minute video on YouTube about it. It tells some of the history and all the people who have stayed there, and you know how the couple that owned it and built it took care of it all those years. But and we thoroughly enjoyed it. This is the second time. But there was no guarantee that anything or what would be back when they were finally let back in. Galtinburg was very fortunate to have been spared the very touristy area. But this is actually the first time we've seen green. A lot of the underbrush stuff is just gone because, yeah, that's the first thing that burns. When I find some more burns, I'll be back. Don't say the bearded picker never takes you to some cool places. Look at there, entering the Blue Ridge Parkway. I lived in North Carolina for 1.5 my life. 17 years the first time and 14 the second time. Never even been on the Blue Ridge Parkway. So here we go. Are you excited? This is gonna be awesome. So I just thought I'd come back on. Are you guys getting how freaking narrow the roads are? Speed limit is 45 through here. You know what? It's a good thing I'm driving a racing van. I can take these curves. And I'm sure it's not going to be very long before I run somebody down that's going like 25. Like happened on the last one. But I just can't get over how narrow the road is. And some of the areas are so people don't take up the whole road. There's malls scrolling on the side of the road. It's awesome. 14.3. There must be a tunnel or a bridge or something. Turn the lights on. Get damn right. The Sherrill Cove Tunnel. Good thing your racing van's equipped with auto headlights. Let's see what happens in here. Whee! Headlights aren't worth a flip if you don't take your sunglasses off, by the way. Yeah, but I just wanted you guys to get the appreciation of how small the road is. And yeah, we're coming just for a normal reseller. Oh, back-to-back tunnels on this little segment of the video. This one is the old Rattlesnake Mountain Tunnel. I'm gonna try out with sunglasses off on this one, see what happens. Ah, hell, I can see the other end of this one. And I tell you guys, I carry 2 phones, so as I'm doing stuff, I can look stuff up. You never know. The whole weekend, Galtinburg, this phone that I'm recording on has struggled for signal. It has been damn near worthless. Even though it says it had LTE service, Verizon in Galtinburg, it's been awful. AT&T, man, smooth as silk. Even though I don't like that iPhone 10, smooth as silk. And even though I hadn't looked up on much stuff, you know, I can't help when I'm in these stores. I look up, see what something's worth on clearance. But anyway, that's not the point. I'm on the Blue Ridge Parkway somewhere. I'm probably halfway through it to where I'm getting off on US 10. And AT&T on the iPad and on the phone, no service whatsoever. And Verizon, 4 bars of LTE. So there you go. Pro tip. Carry enough service to cover everywhere. I've never seen 9% grade before. Let's roll.